today we're going to be talking about our NIL project and just all of the challenges and what we learned through doing it. So I'm the host. I'm Peyton, and I've been in charge of taking photos and hosting the podcast.
I'm Emily. I was in charge of the WordPress post, making sure it's drafted and printed well.
I'm Nicolle. I was in charge of the interviews and getting in contact with experts.
So first we're going to talk about our challenges. One that I really picked up on was really having trouble finding people with both the knowledge and willingness to discuss NIL within Indiana athletics. It's so easy to find one or the other, but to find both is pretty difficult.
I mainly ran into some challenges with setting up the posts, like professional journalism posts, and making sure that the organization and the grammar was correct.
I have to agree with Peyton. I think that the hardest part for me during the project was just contacting the experts and trying to find a time that worked for me and for them was challenging. And even though IU is a huge sports school, it was still hard to get in contact with people and just know people in general with that kind of knowledge.
And now transitioning to what we learned through doing this project, one thing that I learned is to always have a backup. It was so hard to find sources that were willing to talk to us and also sources that aligned with our schedules. It was very tough, so to always have a backup in mind.
I mainly learned how to, follow the order of a professional journalist post, but then also the importance when it comes to good note-taking, especially when it comes to making sure you get good quotes and referencing all your sources.
I learned that it's very important to always come into the conversation and to the interview with knowledge of what you're asking, so you can build a conversation and not let the interview and the conversation just die after you just ask the question.